Welcome to our YouTube channel. Here's the latest on the situation in Gaza. UN General Assembly overwhelmingly approves ceasefire resolution. The UN General Assembly has approved a resolution calling for an immediate, durable, and sustained humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. Resolution received overwhelming support with 153 votes in favor, despite 10 countries, including the US, voting against it. The non-binding vote increases pressure on Israel to halt its onslaught on Palestinians. Diplomatic unity against Israeli actions. Iran, China, Saudi Arabia demand ceasefire. Iran, China, and Saudi Arabia jointly demanded urgent action to end Israel's atrocities in Gaza during a historic meeting in Beijing. Trio expressed opposition to forced Palestinian displacement, emphasizing the need for any future arrangements to reflect the will of the Palestinian people. The next meeting is set to take place in Saudi Arabia in June. Australia breaks ranks, supports a UN resolution for ceasefire. In a rare departure from its traditional allies, Australia joined 152 countries in supporting the UN General Assembly resolution for a humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. The vote signals a shift in support for Israel's military assault, with even staunch allies like Australia and Canada advocating for a ceasefire. US vetoes ceasefire in UN Security Council. United States has once again vetoed a UN Security Council demand for an immediate humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. Despite 13 council members voting in favor, the US cast the sole dissenting vote, preventing the resolution's passage. UK abstained from the vote. US support for Israel, over 10,000 tons of military equipment supplied. The United States has supplied Israel with more than 10,000 tons of military equipment since the beginning of the conflict. The Biden administration's unwavering support for Israel's military campaign has faced increasing criticism globally, leading to diplomatic isolation. Biden seeks to lift restrictions on Israel's access to US weapons stockpile. President Joe Biden has requested the removal of nearly every restriction on Israel's use of US weapons stockpiles. This move has sparked accusations of a double standard on human rights, as the US faces pressure to address Israel's actions in Gaza. Israel's military strategy, turning to Western mercenary groups. In addition to substantial military aid, Israel is reportedly turning to Western mercenary groups to support its war on Gaza. This development adds another layer to the complex dynamics of the conflict. Stay tuned for more updates on the evolving situation.